Hello, Jeffrey here again. This is the story of my long overdue Cat 60 project. I first saw this tractor almost 50 years ago. It caught my eye immediately. It was on the same property as the P&H and Buckeye. I worked for Allen in 74 and 75, and once I tried pulling it with the D7 to see if the engine would turn, but no luck. These pictures are from a couple of years before the estate had to be cleared out. I thought first I should remove the plugs and fill cylinders with fuel oil so they could soak until I got to the project. To my surprise, the plugs were loose, and then I remembered that I had removed the plugs and filled the cylinders 25 years earlier. I remember asking my neighbor Alan how he did something, and his reply was that he couldn't rightly remember. I thought that was odd, not being able to remember how you did something in your life. Now being 64 years old, I know how that happens. Now came time to try and move it. As you can see, I hooked the D7 to the back, and I would pull it and it would move a few inches. Then I would hook the D7 to the front and it would move in that direction, maybe 6-8 inches. Then I would go back to the rear and pull it again, and it would have maybe moved a couple of feet. I probably did this a dozen times before I got the tracks to roll all the way around. Here it is after I had it so the tracks would roll all the way around to get ready to pull it up by the buildings. Here it is after I had pulled it up by the buildings, getting ready to get it stored for the winter. Here the 60 is, a nice shot of it in the sun in front of the shed where I was going to store it for the winter until it would get transported home. Here the 60 is in my backyard after I got it home, waiting to put it in my shop. It was feeling real good to have it home after, at this time, it was probably about 30 years since I had first seen it. At this point, I put it in my shop, but unfortunately, it would sit there another 10 years before I would actually start to work on the project. Here's a nice close-up of the engine, and I want to thank you for watching, and I plan to go ahead with videos to show what I have accomplished so far and the process of finishing it up. My plan is to have it running for the Badger Steam and Gas Show in August, and thanks once again for watching.